So again, rather than listen to me sit here and theoretically talk about these things or refer to what we've seen others doing, I thought it would be much more interesting to bring some of our partners and our customers up here to specifically talk about what they're doing. So I'm really excited to have a great group of customers who have agreed to stand in front of 7,500 people or however many are here this morning and talk a little bit more about what they're doing. So really I'm excited to have them here and really appreciate all of them agreeing to be a part of this. And so to start, I want to start with T-Systems. We have the CEO of T-Systems here. And I think this is a great story because there are really two parts to it, right? Because he has two perspectives. One is as the CEO of a global company itself having to navigate its way through digital disruption, and as a global cloud service provider, obviously helping its customers through this same type of change. So I'm really thrilled to have Adel Al-Saleh join me on stage to talk a little bit about T-Systems and what they're doing and what we're doing jointly together. So Adel?
Jim, good to see you.
Adel, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Please, join me.
I love the DJ.
Wasn't that fantastic?
We may have to hire him.
No.
For events.
He's well employed. He's well employed, no. Hear that, team? Do not give him Mike's contact information.
Yeah. Hide him.
No, it's great to have you here. I really do appreciate it. Look, you're the CEO of a large organization that's going through this disruption in the same way we are. I'd love to hear a little bit how, for your company, you're thinking about navigating this change that we're going through.
Great. Well, T-Systems, as an ICT service provider, we've been around for decades. And not different to many of our clients, we had to change. The whole disruption of the cloud and digitization and new skills and new capability and agility, it's something we had to face as well. So over the last 5 years, and especially in the last 3 years, we invested heavily. We invested over €1 billion in building new capabilities, building new offerings, new infrastructures to support our clients. So it's been very disruptive for us as well.
And then with your customers themselves, they're going through this set of change and you're working to help them. How are you working to help enable your customers as they're going through this change?
Well, all of them, on this journey of changing the way they run their business, leveraging IT much more to drive business results, digitization, and they're all looking for new skills, new ideas. They're looking for platforms that take them away from traditional waterfall development that takes a year or a year and a half before they see any results to processes and ways of bringing applications in a week, in a month, etc. So we are part of that journey with them, helping them through that.
And speaking of that, I know we're working together to help our joint customers with that. Can you talk a little bit more about what we're doing together?
Sure. Well, our relationship goes back years and years with the enterprise Linux server. But over the last few years, we've invested heavily in OpenShift and OpenStack to build PaaS layers, to build flexible infrastructure for our clients. And we've been working with you. We tested many different technology in the marketplace and been more successful with Red Hat and the stack there. And I'll give you an example. Several large European car manufacturers who have connected cars now as a given have been accelerating the applications that needed to be in the car. And in the past, it took them years, if not quarters, to get an application into the car. And today, we're using OpenShift as the PaaS layer to enable these DevOps for these companies. And they bring applications in less than a month. And it's a huge change in the dynamics of the competitiveness in the marketplace. And we rely on your team in helping us drive that capability to our clients.
Yeah, I do find it fascinating. So many of the stories that you hear and that we've talked about with our customers is this need for speed and this ability to accelerate and enable a greater degree of innovation by simply accelerating what we're seeing with our customers.
Absolutely. That plus, speed is important, agility is really critical, but doing it securely doing it in a way that is not going to destabilize the broader ecosystem is really critical. And things like GDPR, which is a new security standard in Europe, is something that a lot of our customers worry about. They need help with, and we're one of the partners that know what it really is all about and how to navigate within that and not prevent them from using the new technologies.
Yeah, I will say it isn't just the speed of the external, but the security and the regulation, especially GDPR. Critical. We have spent an hour on that with our board this week.
There you go.
Right, good. Well, thank you so much for being here. Really do appreciate the work that we're doing together, and look forward to continued success.
Same here, Jim.
Thank you.
Thank you.